Hi there guys, how's it going? This is Matt the Tomato right here. Welcome back to some more Prison Architect. We are playing with the minimum slash normal security female prison over here. And well, it's been a couple of weeks since I've actually played this, so I've just sort of sat here a little bit and trying to establish where we are, how we're doing and things like that. Of course, this is going to be one of the first episodes in the new scheduling that I've done. Please feel free to check out my update video to establish when Prison Architect is going to be uploaded and all that jazz. So I've just had a little wander around and just checked to see what things are doing here. Oh, the staff room's actually finished, but we don't quite have the funds to mess around too much with that at the moment. I'm still getting used to the control here because I've actually been playing a little bit of EU4, sort of just chill EU4 by myself. And of course the navigation and things is actually different in EU4 as it is in Prison Architect. So I think last time what we did was we built up this little tiny cell block over here, and then we started building up some family cells, and that's for the normal security. Speaking of, yes, we have assigned that to be normal sec and all that jazz. So okay, that's not a problem. We've got that deployment right. Did we assign any guards to be there as well, or guard patrol? We've not actually assigned a guard to be out here as such, but we've got a couple of patrols kicking in, so that's okay. Good. Ooh, we found a screwdriver over there. I was just wondering if that was possibly Lily Platter again. That hooligan who's seems to be hell-bent on stealing tools. Okay, probably what will happen is when everybody goes to eat, I'll do a search of these cells over here, because it's very easy to escape from this particular zone. I think the next expansion that we'd purchase would definitely be this one, because that would allow me to just continue the sort of symmetry that we've got going on here, which is quite nice. And again, yeah, I'm just checking all the deployments and all that. We do need to add another parole room here at some point. Saying that, we have 6 prisoners up for parole, and we do have a lot of like planned parole here. There we go. We actually only have 3. I don't know whether we might want to add an extra parole here. Depends what security level they are, because we have more minimum sec than normal sec. But it depends. It looks like there's a minimum security parole going on at the moment. Actually, because we have extra parole, I'm thinking about maybe going in here and deploying a guard in there. I'm not sure though. But then we're using the same room twice a day. I don't know. I don't think we need to deploy a guard there just yet. What I will do though is a toilet search. So let's search these toilets over here. We'll also search these ones, and we'll also search these ones here just to be sure. I like how it does actually search solitary as well, which is interesting because I don't really feel that that's necessary. But oh well. Let's see if we find anything over here. Some phones, okay. We can't take any new prisoners on at the moment. We could, but they'd have to be in holding, and we go. Yeah, we could do. We could take on some new prisoners. Maybe some minimum sec, certainly, to put in the holding cell. Make a little bit of use of the holding cell, I suppose. Just waiting for this search here, just to see whether anything comes of it. It doesn't look like it, though. No, we haven't found anything. Well, that's good. I'm quite happy about that. Some of you might notice as well the background's changed. I'm no longer at Mum and Dad's. I'm back at university, so you guys might notice that. Yeah, we're struggling a little bit for cash here. We do have a long-term investment coming in 16 hours, but I think we might actually do an intake here, or at some point. Ooh, Lance Emperor is now playing Age of Empires. Okay, cool. I've added a couple of people on Steam, or rather a couple of people have decided to add me. Right, let's go ahead and take on 6 minimum security then, just to get a little bit of money coming in. Actually, you know what? We will take on some normal as well. Hello. There we go. We'll take a couple of normal and put them in the holding cell as well. Do I have any deployment going on in there? I do. Not in the minimum sec, but I have a security camera in there, so that's okay. Let's even it up then. Let's take on 3 minimum sec. So they basically, although these are double beds, they technically get a bed each. So How's the cooking situation? Do I need to hire another cook or not? No, everybody has a plate. Yeah, everybody's able to eat over here, but then the cell block is not that big over here. We've not actually built the big one that's over this way. That obviously will be... we'll probably just end up cloning this, to be honest. But then we might change some of the showerhead positions. I might change sort of the layout of that, because that's cramped, and you can get away with that in minimum security, but you can't... it causes more trouble in normal. So... we'll also need to build a new security over this way, but at the moment cash is not great. Ooh, we found some drugs. Found them in a stack though, so... Speaking of that, any potential confidential informants? Or any good news? Ex-law enforcement, so you could be potentially in a spot of bother. Because you might get attacked for being ex-law enforcement. Who is it? Alaya Matil, handling stolen goods. You were, yeah, okay, so we may have to consider, obviously this is normal, this is a minimum sec, so it's not too bad. But if that was in normal sec, I might consider putting them under protective custody. Which we might want to do at some point, we might want to build a protective custody. And we do need to do cell block B, yeah, that's really important actually. We need to get that going. So if we take on some prisoners at the very least, then they'll be okay. Yeah, so we have 5 prisoners up for parole. We have 2 hearings going on right now. Okay, the Foundation Education Program is starting. That's good. There's quite a few people there as well. There's a lot of green going on. That's good. People are attending that. Excellent. Yeah, see this? Considering perhaps scheduling another parole for here. So let's pick that up. And we'll edit the schedule and put that over there. So we'll get a second parole for the medium security. If necessary, if the paroles start to rack up, then we'll add in a third parole for both of them, and we'll open up this parole room here. So we've got the flexibility to be able to build outwards. Ooh, that's a saw right there. Is that Lily Platter? It's Lily Platter. Can you believe it? She is stealing stuff again. Like, if she had added sentences for every time she stole something, she's basically condemned to life in this jail. That is basically the situation at hand for her. You stupid idiot. Honestly, right. Okay, so we got some prisoners coming in the morning. Okay, so that's another 3 grand, so that makes it, gives us about 5,300. And then we'll have the 16 grand available, so that gives us about 20 grand to play with. Now, just out of curiosity, how much would it be to build this cell block? Or just to build the block at the very least? 7.5. Yeah, about 7,300. And then we have to establish how much it would be to clone. So rooms. There it is. I temporarily lost the clone tool there, and I was like, right, yeah. So that's another 4,500. Getting a little bit stretchy or sketchy in terms of money, but I think that if it completes the cell block B, then that gives us obviously another 20 grand to play with. So that might be the best idea, is to wait for the long-term investment to come in. Then we can take another grant as well. So actually, wait for the long-term investment and fire away with building this new cell block. And then we'll start to give them some other facilities that we've built over here, like the chapel and the classroom. And we'll start to give them some stuff like that. If we get extra maternity or extra babies and things like that, we'll build the extra family cell over here. And if we get too much trouble, we might have to build another infirmary, but seems to be okay at the moment. The long-term investment's going to come in overnight. That's actually quite nice. So we'll just accelerate ahead a little bit here with the time, because we're really just sitting around, we're waiting. We also want to complete this staff room as well at some point. I'm liking how this prison's shaping up, though. It's turning into something decent, and I reckon we might be working on this for quite a while, which might be nice. It has been suggested that maybe I build a maximum security area over this way, but this is just a min/normal security, so I don't think we'll be doing that. But there may come a point where we decide that we want to build a new prison, and yeah, see, these paroles are starting to rack up. 2 paroles a day is probably not enough. We might want to instigate a 3rd. Now, the issue is we kind of don't want to build it in around the eat time. When is eat? It's 12 till 1 and 7 till 8. Yeah, see, we've deliberately built that around so that it's not... See, we could do an early parole, or we could do a late parole, but I'm not really sure that that's such a good idea. Like, we could move a parole hearing to there. We've timetabled that in perfectly, and we can have an early parole hearing, or a late parole hearing. Yeah... I think we'll have to... yeah, see, that one's suddenly not filled out, so, but then again, it's a bit different. Okay, so we picked up our long-term investment, that's great. So now we can look at grabbing another grant. So we could do crackdown on drugs. Inmate nutrition, yeah. License plates is a good one. We're probably going to want the advanced... or certainly the armed guards and dog handlers. So let's pick up the government security rating. Let's pick that one up. Gives us 15 grand as well to play with, which is nice. So that might therefore signify... I'm just going to turn the lights on. It's gone very dark all of a sudden. A nasty cloud has come across and it's actually started raining. So, yeah, I think we have enough money here. The workmen are literally just kicking around doing nothing. So you know what? I think it's going to be time to build our new cell block over this way. We'll build that there, and let's establish... Obviously, we're going to be using the clone tool, but just need to put the large jail door in the right place. Is that right? Yes, that is right. Okay, cool. Excellent. So we'll get the workmen. Obviously, they've done nothing for ages, so they're just kicking around, doing bugger all. So no one's been released after a parole hearing. That's a bit annoying because I like the early release bonus, and also I'd like a couple of cells to be freed up so that we can assign some new prisoners. Preemptively, I think we're going to get a couple of extra guards. Let's go up to 30. It's quite a lot for 37 prisoners, but then we're going to be taking on another 9. Still quite a lot. And obviously there's going to be the prisoners coming in here in 45 minutes. I'll wait to do a search. I think I'll let these prisoners come in first, because obviously the guards are going to be busy. So, also we get to export some wood here as well. Although later on I'd like to build a workshop, certainly. Ooh, let's lock that door open for now. So here come the parole officers. Okay, excellent. Prisoner intake. So I'm going to close this off now. What? You decided you want to break out of here? Really? Okay, because obviously that door. That's pretty interesting that just that door there. Then again, the foundation's not built, so I can understand that. This person decided to try and escape. Noah. Evil Noah. Kidnapped YouTube star PewDiePie. Well, that's lame. Right, excellent. Now I can lock this open. Ooh, that's pretty interesting. Okay, so obviously these prisoners are going to go into holding. And we now need to go into the utilities and get the electricity going here. What did we do for the cell block over there? Yeah, we literally just dragged it all the way through the middle. And that seemed to be okay. And the same with the water as well. We sort of dragged it through here. And we came up to there. That's fine. So let's get the utilities set first, before we build anything else. Yeah, see, all our guards are occupied already trying to search through these guys. Lauren Mathwani decided to bring in some drugs. You're 63 years old. What did you do? Possession intent to supply. Well, you were found with drugs, so... kind of makes sense. But all these workmen kicking around. See, that's why I hired those extra guards. That's pretty useful. You are currently in a... Okay, you are currently serving or looking to get parole, which would be nice. That gives us some extra money to play with. Cool, okay. Oh, have we researched the dog patrols? Yes, we have. Taser rollout. I don't think we need that just yet. Legal could be good. I'll give us the option for a bank loan. That's always nice. Not that we need it at the moment. We're rolling quite nicely here, but still. Ooh, the other thing I want to do is, whilst Eat is on, let's do another toilet search. Because you never know with these ladies. Right, this electricity is still being put in here. And I think we have enough to be able to afford the 2 wide sofas and a random drinks machine. Again, that's not symmetrical compared to the other one, but I don't care. Actually, we could, if you really want to. There you go. Although if it was really symmetrical, we'd actually mirror it and put it the other side. But, yeah, we were actually doing that. We were trying to make this symmetrical, weren't we? So, never seen any staff members actually use these facilities, but oh well. Yeah, because we were actually trying to make it mirrored, obviously with the common room and things. So, yeah, okay then, you win. Right, all the lights are in place. That's fantastic. So let's go ahead and grab our clone tool then. We'll temporarily pause here because we want to make sure that we get this right. So we'll do that there. We'll do this, but obviously I don't want to put in the large jail door at the bottom. And then this here goes there. And again, similarly to what we did before, we're going to cancel the doors, because that way the workmen can walk around and not have to worry about. What? What the hell happened there? Man. Did I bugger up there or something? Because I got sell. Yeah, I think I messed up the room allocation here. To be honest though, we don't really want to allocate this as rooms at the moment anyway, so objects, yeah, take the doors out. Okay, so beds, yeah, that's all okay. And we need to remove, damn it, that in. I need to remove some of these showers. Actually, I'll remove them all for the moment. You know, let's remove them all, and I think I want to reorganize this a bit differently. Yeah, that's a light. Okay, cool. Right, so let's do that. And obviously I don't want that door there either. And that's stuff that we've already paid for, so we can install them in other places later on, and it won't set us back. But yeah, let's get the workmen to sort that out. I think I made a booby again with the mouse and sort of the control. I think I accidentally cloned a corner of the office there or something. Not entirely sure as to what I did, but hey ho. Boom, 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 boom. Look at all this stuff coming in here. We might want an extra power unit as well. Or a capacitor, rather. Let's go ahead and put one of those in, just because we're going to have a whole pile of extra lights and power stuff in here. So that might be useful. What is that there? Right, okay. That was obviously a bug. Because the capacitor decided to sit itself in the middle of the power station. Drunk capacitor. Obviously. Right, still nobody released from parole here. That's so frustrating. I really would like some people to be released here. Because I can schedule as many paroles as I want, but in the end, if they don't get released, then that's really annoying. Also, there's no one here. Has she got caught up somewhere or something, or is she working? Or is that her there? No, she's going in that way. That's a bit interesting. Speaking of, what was I looking at? Prison labour, yes. Okay, everything's fine. I've got a couple of people assigned to be there. Let's assign a couple of jobs in that kitchen as well. Just to be safe and sure. What are you doing? Oh, you're working. Okay, that's fine. I was confused as to what you were doing. Let's have a look at the room quality real quick. Okay, not too bad actually, because I've given them bookcases and things like that, and also I've given them extra, slightly bigger cells, because you could easily just reduce the size of the cells and whatnot. So, but that's okay. Oh yes, it doesn't clone the water pipes either, does it? Which is dead frustrating. I think I specified that in the last episode actually, that I wouldn't mind seeing a clone tool for utilities. There's probably a mod out there somewhere for something like that. But, right, so let's put those in. Is that okay? Yeah, that looks good. Okay, excellent. Oh yes, I put a phone booth in there as well. You can sort of handle, the thing is, there's certain things with minimum and normal security that you can handle exactly the same. There's other things that you have to handle differently. And it's like, well... ooh, what the hell? No. What on earth? I've just noticed that there's actually a... Man, okay. There's a gaping hole there. Is that Lily Platter? No, Suzanne Warren decided to try and smuggle some shears. Oh, Lily Platter's... Oh no, where's Lily Platter? Oh, she must be in here. Ah... Maybe we have an extra... It looks like we do. We have an extra family. Yes, we do. We have an extra one here because she's going into this one. Okay, cool. We have a couple of babies there. That's good. Is there anyone who's not actually been able to be assigned a cell? Doesn't look like it. What about down here? Is there anyone? I don't think there's anyone staying in here. Doesn't look like it. I could send a guard like over there. Come in here and give us a quick look. No, there's no one in there. Okay, cool. Right. Just wanted to check, just to see. Can you come in here? And then I'll send you in here in a minute as well. Okay, so you go in there. Okay, there's our famous Lily Platter over there. And now go in here. So yeah, we have two babies here. So good job I have the extra nursery space. Yeah, there we go. There she is. She's not actually asleep. Right, now come out here and do your job that you were originally assigned to do, which was to patrol that unit there. Cool. Okay. Right, how are we getting on over here? Not too bad. That's now covered off, which is good. Let's sort out the showers here. So, 8 showers for 12 prisoners. No, actually, 8 showers for 16 prisoners. Yeah, see, that's not very good. I guess you could hang a couple up in the centre, but then you might get a bit cranky over that. Actually, new plan. I want one there, then one there, and one there. Right. That'll be better, I think. So that's 10 showers for 16 prisoners. Yeah, they might get a little bit cranky about that. But in the end, that's tough luck, I'm afraid. The worst come to the worst, they could use the shower that's over here. This is obviously a spare shower, technically. It's for the family cell, but they could theoretically go over there if they wanted to. Or they could go into the holding cell and shower over there. That's another thing that they could do. So these girls have options. Right, we're not taking on any more prisoners. Especially where we're actually technically over capacity here. But at the same time, is that not being built there? Doesn't look like it. I think I've goofed one up there. Again, that's another goof up, I think. So I want, what do I want? A bed. That was part of the office goof up, I think. No, not there. There. And toilet. There and there. I sorted out the plumbing. Yeah, I did. I sorted out the plumbing. I just didn't sort out the. Right. Okay. So, do I assign this now? See, I could. No, I think we'll wait an extra day here. So, let's get the jail doors on these cells then, and then what we'll do is we'll assign them as cells. And yeah, there's no actual solitary in here. We might have to want to build an extra bit of solitary on the end there or something before we build more cell blocks. Saying that though, we do have solitary room in both of these. So, but then 4 solitary cells for what is going to be 24 prisoners. Is that enough? Yeah, questionable. A little bit questionable, but what can you do? We'll work on it. Right, but I think I'm going to end this episode right here. So that's been now then. So thanks for watching. If you like Prison Architect, please feel free to like, comment, and subscribe. For now, that's it though. See you later, guys, and join me next time for more of myself, Matt the Tomato, and I'll play through with the minimum/normal security female prison. See you later, guys.